from Ghana. We just came there by way of Ghana. They dropped us off there. So I'm not one to hide from my roots. A lot of people don't do it. A lot of people don't acknowledge where their roots are. That's my roots. We're Ghanaian. We just speak Spanish. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Reese Anderson Patel says Panamanians are Jamaican and Bayesian descent migrants.
Panamanians from everywhere, man. My wife is Panamanian.
Hell, I know a lot of people when they were like, they thought he's trying to be white, saying he's Panamanian. Most American blacks didn't even know that blacks were Panamanian. That there's so many Panamanians are black.
They black, dark ass people that speak Spanish. Like
Tatiana Ali, Panamanian.
She fine as shit too.
Stop it! Don't be talking about my sister like that.
you know what I think, y'all. The thing is, we not acknowledging. Angry Man had spoke on it. Is not only that they treat us like boys, right? I believe black women are conditioned. Like I always say, when we call ourselves leaders, I want to ask black men, who are we leading of? Because in order to be a leader, we have to have followers. Black women have not chosen black men to be their leader. So the people that they chose to be their leader is the government or white people. So when us sitting up here trying to get these women to understand their behaviors towards us and try to get them to comply with us, that's just a losing point, because they don't see us as they don't look at us like we on the same team. I have never been on a team, a basketball team, football team, or a team in drawing where you got to have this much pushback from your own teammates. If we are teammates, it won't never be all of this. Let's face it, and let's be real to ourselves and stop trying to relive and rehash stuff that was in the 30,000 years ago. Black women is not on your side no more. She's not on your team. She comply with everybody else and be a good team player with every other race of men but you. Now, the only time she will tolerate you is when you agree with all her bullshit. When you do not call her out on her bullshit, when you tell her sweet nothings, give her all of your money, just be this yes man to her. That's when she use you as collateral. But all of that, trying to make these women try to just think about it. Like if black women's really on your team, why is it so hard for you? Why is it so hard to when you telling them like, man, hey, this one y'all went wrong at, correct this. Why you get all this pushback? Stop looking at these women like they're your team. That's where black men is failing at. Stop kissing black women in the ass and call it for what it is. We gotta work together. We can't depend on it.
Jay Prince been reading my manifesto.
JP with the man, that was dope.
All right, so let me see.
JP done took some Paxil before he came up here. You done took some Zoloft. Look at you up here just making sense. No,
I always talk like this.
Let me ask the ladies a question. So that seems to be a sentiment that's shared and agreed. Tay, all right, the gentlemen agree with that sentiment. What is your response to that? Are the men wrong? Why is it like this? Is this why you ain't getting approached?
I can't say that y'all are wrong. It seems like you got some very valid points. And honestly, it just makes me sad because I know I'm not. Yeah, it makes me sad.
Damn. So you saying you don't know?
That's the correct response.
Hold on, Tommy, just real quick. One question in terms of that response. You're saying you're not saying that the men are wrong, but you're not necessarily agreeing. You got to do more, like you got to get more understanding.
I mean, no, I'm understanding. I'm following the conversation. There are some points I don't agree with, but overall the sentiment, I mean, I get it. I'm open to the conversation. I hear
Are
y'all.
You guys our teammates, Tay?
I mean, collectively, I can see why you guys would think that we're not. But again, I just think we got to do a better job at making y'all feel like we can be.
Okay. So are you guys our teammates, Tay?
I say yes, cause shit, that's my goal. But I can't speak for all women. But
What,
yeah,
what, can I add something to that, him, before when you asking about are they teammates?
Yes, sir.
What so Tay, when he asking you are you teammates and what can you do to prove to us that we on the same team? I think all us men could name a few things off the top of our heads of what could be considered that you are on our team. One, stop trying to push the men away from raising their children. Stop using a system that's on the opposite team as us, using the opponent's team. I mean, the opponent's devices that was used against us black men, and stop using those devices that was used to defeat us as a weapon against us. That's one. The marriages, no fault divorces. What else?
Well, JP,
That's like the
leave.
main
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. Let's let those marinate. Dana, what do you think about JT's sentiment? The use of the system against us shows that you guys aren't on the teams, even if you say you are.
I don't think that he's wrong in saying that. What I don't care for the sweeping generalizations. I feel like the sentiment this evening and a lot of times when men are expressing themselves about their discontent for their female counterparts is that everyone is blamed for the actions of a few. And so we're looked at and we're disrespected and we're degraded and we're seen in a certain way because of how a few behave and how they respond. But JP's right in that particular sentiment that it is weaponized specifically against Black fathers. So I'll give him that.
Go ahead, Tommy. You want to reply to that?
I always talk about this when we're
My bad. Yeah, I got you. Mandrell, what's up? Go ahead, Tommy.
When black women will say, well, they don't like the sweeping generalizations, and I always point out to them, they seem to have no problem when black men say black women are queens. That is a sweeping generalization. They accept it. Black women have the best bodies. That is a sweeping generalization. They accept it. Black women are intelligent. That is a sweeping generalization. They accept it. So if you notice, they accept the sweeping generalization of them. Black girl magic is a sweeping generalization. They accept it. Black girls rock is a sweeping generalization of them, and they accept it. So if you're going to accept, it's like being a quarterback in the NFL. You get more credit than you're due, and you get more blame as well. It's a part of the position. So if you're going to sit here and claim all these good things and accept them, because most of the women who agree they got the best bodies got a shitty shape. Most of the women who agree that they're beautiful ain't cute. Most of the women who agree that they're educated dropped out of high school, but they accept it. So you should accept it when people are talking, because it's if you're a CEO of a company and the people who work for your company are telling you the reasons why they don't like working there, even if it's a sweeping generalization, they're speaking for someone else. Someone else agrees with them. And that's how you handle the problem. Because if you're a parent, if one of your children say, Mom, you get on my nerves, you don't think one of the other children feel the same? They're just afraid to say it. You deal with it that way.
You're not wrong, Tommy, but it just feels like it's always more negative. It's always tearing us down. It's always anti-Black women, Black women this, Black women that. This is what you're doing wrong. This is why nobody wants you. This is why you're gonna be single. This is why yada yada yada. So it's just the constant tear down that is exhausting. And we get it from all angles, you know what I mean? So, but for us to constantly get it from you all, when we feel the exact opposite, I feel like toward y'all, I don't feel like we're supported. I don't think that we're seeing the same. Well,
okay, slow down, ma'am.
Let her finish.
Hold on, hit a nerve.
Y'all be on the internet talking about niggas ain't shit all day.
I'm just curious because
finish your thought, Dana. Finish your thought.
It's fine. I'm done. It's late.
Can I just say one quick thing? If Dana's done,
Yeah,
I think the overwhelming majority of Black men cannot compete with their actual male counterparts, so they choose us, and that would be the white.
What?
That would be the white man, and they choose to pick at us because they can't compete with them in no way, shape, or form.
Sis.
So-
Come on, let's-
I told you they was on the same coin.
Hold
on.
The darkest skin women,
the black woman and the white man.
I got you guys. I've been quiet for a minute.
This is amazing.
Hello, I got you. So the interesting part, if I was talking to Tommy about a man, I'm going to address the man issues. I'm not going to talk about why women ain't doing things. It's this thing that we try to deflect off of the subject.
Y'all been deflecting off of y'all for months now. We've been putting up with that shit. One thing y'all don't talk about is male to male combat and making comparisons with white males. That's one thing y'all never touch, but y'all love touching, talking about Black women. Y'all don't generally want.
See,
you don't want Black women. So why continue to dog and compete with us when you really should be competing with the white male, not a woman?
Ma'am.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead and let E go ahead and make your point.
See, DJ set up this conversation where we're talking about why women are not getting approached. That means we should be talking about the women. And then when we start talking about the women, it's a problem. They want us to talk about the men. Like, but
let them finish.
I have been on plenty panels when we was talking about the men. You know, we talked about for 3 hours what was wrong about men. So this idea is just they don't like it because it don't feel good when somebody's correcting their wrong behavior, and that's what we see.
Look at the question. Look at the
question. Sis, hold on. I think you need to slow down.
Hold on, Mandrell. Look at the question scrolling. That's actually for a freaking man to answer. How the hell do we know why a grown-ass man is not approaching a female? We know what y'all got going on in your minds and why y'all are not approaching.
Because just like tonight, ma'am, we were giving you the answers and you refused to accept them.
Can any of you answer my question?
We're giving you the answers to that question right now. All night they've been doing that. And this is the end. And this is the end. That's what I was saying. It was amazing. This is the conclusion you've drawn after everything these guys told you. They've literally given you the answers. Black women are the only women I've ever observed who can be given the answer to the exam and still find a way to fail. I don't understand it.
We heard this over and over in every which way.
I don't get it. I really don't.
We've heard it. We've heard it. We're over it. We're over it.
When are you going to implement this into your lives and
change? Why you guys are at the bottom of the freaking totem pole.
So
wait, hold up. I'm not. Wait. I can answer.
You can't not.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get in there. Hold on, y'all.
We're not the lowest.
Please answer that.
Literally giving you guys the answer.
Hold on, y'all.
We don't have the largest amount of kids out of wedlock.
Hey, sis, I can answer that.
We don't get kicked out of houses the most. You do. We don't get.
No, I don't. And I don't know no hoes that do. No, I don't.
All these stats you're talking about, who leads in STDs, ma'am? Who? Ma'am, who leads in STDs? Who leads in them?
It's not including me.
Sis, who leads in STDs? Who?
I have. That's made up.
You don't know? Why don't you know?
That's not made up.
You just said we're at the bottom. You said we're at the bottom. No, you are. You're at the bottom of how much a person makes per year.
Compared to white men.
You are at the bottom.
To white men.
You are at the bottom.
Hold on,
you
TS. Let me get in
on
there.
television every day, not begging for a role. You don't see us saying we're not being portrayed as kings on the cartoons in Disney. We don't do that. You do.
Hold on real quick, TS. So let me say this because if back to the question of
let me go right after you, Trigger Mike.
Yeah, why women aren't getting approached. I think tonight, just watching the response and the interactions and all of it, it's a masterclass in that the answer is in that, because what it really amounts to is, what do women get approached for? I would believe most of our women, if they said they get approached for sex, but I know everybody knows that we don't judge a woman by the men she can get most of the time. We judge her by the man she could keep and the man that wants to keep her.
Why Married men talking about
well,
approaching
hold on.
women.
I didn't interrupt you.
Shut
I didn't
up.
interrupt you.
I'm out.
Hold
Y'all
on.
go compare yourselves to white
Yo,
men. Stop
I make
talking about
more.
black
I
men.
make more.
Why don't you?
Yeah, if you like to do that, ma'am, I can.
Now
If you,
what?
if you like to do that, man, I can.
Sis,
I
question.
make
Why
more
don't
than
you?
a
Why
Indian
don't you?
man. I make more than a Spanish man. I
Sis,
make more than a
sis,
white man.
Right.
sis,
There's
sis,
no Hispanic who can.
Damn.
That, man.
One mic,
Right.
y'all. One
No,
mic.
hold on,
Because
hold on, hold
nobody
on,
can
hold
hear
on.
none of y'all.
I do want her question answered, and let's be
Can I
concise
answer?
because I do want to hear the answer to her question without us taking up too much time to answer it. Trigger
Can I
Mike,
answer?
finish your thought, right? Because
Yeah.
hold on, J Prince. Trigger Mike, finish your thought. Let's make it suspenseful and concise. Because I do want to hear us answer that question.
What's the question exactly, so I can make sure?
Well, did you finish saying what you were saying generally, in terms of what you were saying just now?
Yeah.
So Sis's inquiry, hold on, J Print. Sis's inquiry was, okay, they've been hearing black women told why they ain't shit and they're not getting the results they want. She's saying, why don't we measure up to our white counterparts, men, black men?
We do.
Can I answer?
God damn, JP, let me go. You got it next. You
But
got
just
it
be
next.
sharp with it. Be sharp.
I have this is the interesting part about it. So what separates a black man, a working black man, from a working white man is less than $10,000. So y'all threw the black man out for less than $10,000 a year. So let's get that straight right now. I make more than white men, Asian men, all them niggas. Okay, because when we come from a good home and we prioritize family, we do the same or outperform our peers. So who the hell are y'all even talking to?
Me and Mike don't have problem y'all talking about.
Wait. So if I had to ask, and throw the question back,
we don't
why are black people in general? Hold on. Why are black people in general all not willing to disassociate themselves from the lowest ranking members of their group? Because I know who I'm talking about. In my circle, I got all high achieving men. I got all fathers to take care of our kids. Why are our women so prone to fraternizing with niggas they want to talk shit about on YouTube? That's y'all problem. It's your problem. Nothing you say about black men will help you at the end of the day.
Of the totem pole, nigga.
Okay, sis, can I
What
answer him?
totem pole? I'm not at the bottom.
I don't know.
So wait. Let me.
Mike did not disrespect her at all. That she go calling him a nigga again, but
Now-
y'all thought it was just me.
Now, here's the thing. Tommy made a hell of a point about sweeping generalizations. Mike spoke anecdotally. Okay. So she's asking a question. So we need to stay on par with what Tommy painted in terms of generalization. So that's what she's asking for an answer to.
Can I answer?
So I like how Tommy put that. That made perfect sense. So we can't now go the other way with it.
Can I answer the question?
Yes, sir. Concisely.
Okay, sis, when you talk about black men standing up, white men, at one point when you look at the positions that black people are in today, where we got all of this freedom, we got the abilities to work and vote and all this other good type of stuff, that did come from black men standing up to the white man and fought many different type of fights, civil rights fights, all Muslim fights, Black Panther fights. It wasn't until they removed the black man and we was raised, I'm part of that child that was raised with a mother who feminized us. So now the black men that you are speaking on, you're not speaking on the black man present post. You're not speaking to the black man post before welfare days. You speaking to the black man that have been feminized by been raised, and they did that intentionally because they got tired of the black men that used to fight them and challenge their whatever they had going on. So they removed us from the home to allow you, as not you personally, but you as the woman, to raise us and feminize us, because to become a warrior class, you have to be educated by a man that's a warrior. The white man understood that a woman is not a warrior, so they didn't mind that. For us, that's why they removed the fathers. This is reason why we have black men is like come way out because they
land that plane, J Prince. Land that plane.
Okay, I'm finna land the plane right here. But sis, okay, real quick, sis, I'm about to land it. When you think about who was the biggest proponent, while you sitting up here saying black, basically like calling us soft, but yet black women was the biggest proponent of black men being gay. I think black women has been the biggest proponent.
We're not making you book other dudes in the butt. We don't got nothing to do with
that. Sis. Let's get all the answers first. Somebody help take note. Tommy, hell no. Tommy, you going last.
Hold on. Let me
Hey, Hap, can we
mine's gonna be short.
No. Jay Prince, hold on, before I forget. I'm forgetful. They removed you from the home because they could. You all were just freaking weak at the time. You say you a warrior. How can you remove a warrior from
They removed us because you betrayed us.
Hey, Prince, don't do it. Don't engage. Don't engage here, Prince. Don't engage.
How can you do that?
Sis, the amazing part is the stuff we're telling you about, like why women. Hold on, why women. Sis, the behavior we're talking about as far as why women don't get approached. You're doing it right now.
Yes, sir.
How do you not notice it?
You don't know what I got in my phone. You don't know what I got lined up, Mandrell. You don't know what's going on with me.
I'm talking about your behavior. I don't care what you got lined up, but you're doing it right now.
I'm on here fooling with y'all right now. With that said, Jay Prince,
she fooling, but I wasn't.
From anything.
All right. Tell a friend. We out.